It's no secret that this year has been full of precipitation. From flash floods to summer storms, this year has been all about the rain gain. On today's episode, we tackle these harsh rainy conditions on one of Kentucky's best lakes for trophy largemouth bass. I can easily say that this day was not only mentally and physically draining,
oh, it's sunny and raining, dude,
but some of the hardest conditions I've ever endured while fishing. From spontaneous downpours to laphog largies, we managed to have a solid day on Cedar Creek on this episode of TackleJox. Good morning, fellow water ninjas, and welcome back to another episode of TackleJox. Master Sensei Logan here, and today, as you guys can see, we are at the beautiful Cedar Creek Lake in Kentucky. We got the Hoodoo Voyager 100P right here behind us, and we're about to load in right now. We're gonna be trying some techniques that we know work, and that includes frogging. This is the frog of choice today. This is the River to Sea Spitting Wah. It's a poppin' frog, and this one is called Poison. The color is called Poison. It's a black and blue style. We've got some stained water today, so that should be the perfect combination. The water's up just a little bit from the last time I was here, which should be good for us because we're starting in the upper end. We're gonna fish a lot of grass today and wood, so the frog should be perfect for that. If that doesn't work though, we also have a jackhammer and the Chase Baits Flaccid Shad. Running that on my Lose Smash combo. There it is, right there. And you already know we have a jig tied on. That pretty much stays tied on whenever I'm on the water. But guys, we're losing valuable low light levels right now. Even though we're gonna have overcast and rain a little bit later today, I can see some topwater blow up. So we need to get on the water and see if we can get some bass. We started this morning by throwing the River to Sea popping frog, but after an hour of fishing it and only producing one bite, I decided to try some new techniques and territory to see if we could produce some quality largemouth bass. And luckily for me, this change of pace was about to pay off.
That's a fish. Oh, that's a bass too. Pretty good fish. Oh. Yeah, buddy. That is the first laphog of the day, is what that is. That is a stout little bass. Look at the head on that bass. That is a healthy Cedar Creek bass. And look at the way he choked on this jackhammer and flaccid shad. I mean, that is picture perfect. It's down the gullet. Choked on it. Oh, and look at that. That's a beautiful laphog largie. Let's see what he goes. I'm going to say this one is probably 18 and a half. Well, I pretty much called that one on the dot. 18 and a half. You did really good, buddy. I'm proud of you. First bass of the day is a laphog largie. That is a beautiful taco of a bass. Just going to drop them in. We're going to take that rubber from our skirt back. Look at that. Beautiful laphog largie out of Cedar Creek. We appreciate you, buddy. Oh, if they're on that chatterbait bite, it's gonna be a good day. I can already tell you that. The last time I was here, I couldn't buy a bite. Not on the frog, anything. And it's been that way kind of this morning, not gonna lie. One bite on the frog all morning, and it was before I even started recording. But if they're on this wood, on the chatterbait bite, that is gonna be really fun. I can go get the trolling motor, and we can just go around and cover as much water as possible. There's a ton of wood in this lake, and it should bode really well for the largemouth bass fishing. And I've seen a bunch of shad being chased already, jumping out of the water, being chased by little crappie, and obviously bass are eating shad right now. So we'll try out the jackhammer and the flaccid shad right here. Look at this combo. In this stained water, this is one of my favorite setups to be running. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen the last time I was over here, then be sure to check out the video right up here. It should be in this corner right up here. It was a back-to-back catfish surprise, so crazy day, and hopefully it turns out that way today. That's a good fish. I don't know what that is. That's a good fish. Oh. Oh, it's a catfish. It's a catfish. Wow. That's insane, dude. That is actually crazy. I was literally just talking about last time I was over here, hooking into a catfish. Major downside to catch a catfish is the unhooking process. Look at that, boys. That is a tank. You can see the flaccid shad right here on the side of the mouth coming on the jackhammer and flaccid shad. There we go. There you go. Jackhammer, flaccid shad. Hold on. Whew. There you go. Jackhammer, flaccid shad. Flaccid shad is torn to shreds. Hey, buddy. Man, look how fat and gluttonous this fish is. I'm trying not to hold him where he's relieving himself, but look at that. That is a gluttonous catfish. Whew. Man, that is a beauty. All right. Well, big guy. Hey. I'm not trying to lose my grippers, and I don't want you to die. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll get you off, okay? There you go. Whew. Man, they are a pain to deal with. Look at that. He relieved himself all in the net. I don't know if you guys can see that. We're gonna have to clean that out now. Oh, disgusting. Well, I can already tell you what we're gonna be throwing a majority of the day. I'm gonna have to replace this flaccid shad because it is all messed up from that catfish. That's okay. That's a good sign of things to come. What a subtle bite that was. I didn't even feel him eat. I just saw the line moving, set the hook. Hey, there's a fish. Gonna be throwing the chatterbait and flaccid shad a lot today. I can just tell this is gonna be the money for today's fishing adventure. Look at that beautiful little taco. Throw him back in there. Appreciate you, buddy. I mean, yeah, we're gonna try some other lures, of course, especially if the bite dies down. We're supposed to get some rain, so that should jazz him up a little bit later in the evening. Either way, I'm cool with it. Big guy. Wow, these bass are wired today, let me tell you. Let me show you off. Look at that, boys. Perfectly hooked in the side of the mouth. You can see how he ate it right on the side because it's just wrapping around. Jackhammer, flaccid shad, and a beautiful taco from Cedar Creek. That's pretty textbook, boys, right there. Threw it up against this tree right here next to me. Don't even have to cast it far. I mean, you can literally throw it right next to you, and sometimes they'll just eat it immediately. It's a really fun bite when it's like this, so hopefully it keeps up. Wow. I legit did not even feel this bass eat. That was crazy. Here we go, boys. Back on. Oh, okay. Back on the board. Gonna have to clean off the camera now. Flaccid shad, jackhammer. Beautiful. We'll see the taco. Appreciate you, buddy.
But as I mentioned earlier, the rain that was predicted in the forecast was right over the hillside. I could see it slowly approaching me over the horizon, so I took this last chance that I had in order to stay somewhat dry by putting on my storable and foldable Frog Tog jacket. That's the only problem with this time of year, where it's too hot to be wearing bibs, but it's also too wet to have no rain gear whatsoever. So today I'm really glad I brought my Frog Togs. And it's a good thing that I did, because a few minutes later it looked like this.
It's good, dude. I didn't want to have a nice day out anyway. I wanted to get on. I just want one day where they can get the forecast even somewhat correct, just somewhat. Oh, that's a good take. Man, it is coming down, boys. There you go, boys. There's a Cedar Creek bass coming on the flaccid shad. Hooked in the bottom lip. That's a weird one to be hooked in. Had it all wrapped up in his mouth. Absolutely slammed it. Gorgeous bass too. Probably 16 and a half, right under 17. Beautiful bass. Too bad the rain is not cooperating with us. The rain is just gonna be shafting us the rest of the day. I can already tell this is going to be our day, so Hope you guys enjoy a rainy day of fishing.
But a rainy day of fishing was definitely an understatement, because a few short minutes later, it was practically coming down like a monsoon. So I decided to use this time to relocate further down lake in search of some deeper water bass.
Oh, that was a good bite right there. Whew. There's a fish. Oh, it's not a bad bass either. Oh, it's got me wrapped around a tree. Oh, come here. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you, boys, we needed this bass. He just spit the lure. Look at that. That's a beautiful fish. Probably right under laphog status, if not right at 18. Look at that. That is a gorgeous taco. I'm gonna slide him back down in there. Coming on the flaccid shad and jackhammer. Phew, I'll tell you what, it has been pretty enraging dealing with the conditions of today. And really, that's an understatement. But at least we're getting bites, so it's keeping the vibes going. Keeping my head in the game. So, let's see if we can get some more.
There's no way this is happening. Sure, dude. Hey, yeah, you know what? I just dried out. You know what we should do? Torrential downpour on this. No bass, by the way.
So, yeah, I guess it was safe to say that the vibes were at an all-time low at certain periods in the day. But this would be the story for the rest of the day. I would get rained on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and about 20 minutes after that, I would dry out completely, baking in the sun in the process, causing me to shed layers and repeat the process all over again. And with minor inconveniences seeming to add up, my mental state was dangerously approaching a breaking point.
Sure, dude. Sure, man. I am in right now, man.
Luckily for me and the vibes, the biggest fish of the day was right around this point.
Oh. Where's a catfish? Oh, it's a bass. That is the laphog we were after today. Oh my god. Oh, she just spit the lure too. Look at that. That's a long and strong bass right there. Ooh. Ooh, buddy. That is a feisty, nice laphog. Oh yeah, that's more like it. That is a 20 and a quarter, almost 20 and a half. That is a fatty. Let's see if I can get my phone out for a laphog pick. Probably not. It's not cooperating whatsoever. What is cooperation? We don't even know what that is today. Alrighty. Looky there, boys. That's a beautiful laphog right there. If that one was filled out, that would be a 7 all day. We're gonna send her back though. It's worthless. It's f***ing worthless. I can't do this. I can't. Oh, boat fishing right into the yak. Ow, he's behind me. Feisty little bass. Look at these guys. Little tiny guy. Appreciate you, buddy.
And just like clockwork, as soon as the bite started heating back up, Mother Nature was back to humble us quickly with a quick shower. And this quick shower allowed for a fisherman's meditation, and as my mind wandered,
No-brainer planer, baby.
the only shower thoughts I could muster were to air my grievances about meteorologists.
They make their money by lying on their resume, getting employed as a meteorologist, and then just doing jack all, literally doing nothing, sitting in a room, looking at a computer, and getting paid to do nothing. Wow, I did not even feel this bass eat. Little tiny guy. There's a bass. Not bad. Wow. Feisty. He literally jumped over my net right there. Look at that. That's another chunky and healthy smallmouth. I said smallmouth. It's a largemouth. Look at how he swallowed that though. There you go. Beautiful Cedar Creek laphog largie. Just kidding. He's not a laphog, but he is a taco. Look at how beautiful and healthy that bass is. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, yeah, dude. You know what we needed was to get f***ing just drenched. We needed this. We f***ing needed this. There's no point in me existing, so anytime we want to just... Bloop. Wow. Oh. These bass are so feisty. Look at that. That is a chunker of a bass. The rain's coming down and he is engulfing this. For real, if these bass were not biting today, this would have been one of the most miserable days of fishing I've ever had. But at least they are biting. I'll see you later, buddy. Oh, thank God. I didn't think it was gonna rain again, and I was really bummed out. I was really bummed out that it wasn't gonna rain again, actually. Oh, it's sunny and raining, dude. It is sunny. It is 80 degrees out right now, and it is raining. This has been ridiculous as far as it comes to fishing conditions. Oh, I am on the edge of molding too, let me tell you. I'm about to lose it. If I do not hook a mondo today, it is going to be practically worthless for me to have come today. That's how it feels anyway. I know I've caught fish, but it has just been draining. It's been miserable. I mean, look at this. I'm actually getting sunburnt. Sunburnt and rained on at the same time. That's how stupid it's been today. We have gone pretty much everywhere in this lake. We've gone all the way to the lower end. We're going back to the upper end now. We're about halfway through our trip back. Done a whole lap of this lake for the fish that you guys have seen today. And we've been out here since 6 a.m. On the water since 6, so we've been here before that. And again, you know. The rain's gonna pick up now because it's sunny out. Makes total sense, dude. Makes total sense. Do that. Oh, that's a good bass. Man. Woo. We're on the verge of crashing out, boys, let me tell you. So this bass was much needed. Talk about engulfing it. Look at this little bass. This little healthy taco sucked that right in. Probably gonna need oh, never mind. I was gonna say, probably gonna need the pliers for this bass, but I will not. Look at that. Beautiful little Cedar Creek taco. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, much needed. Much needed. I don't know if it's translating in the video right now, but this has been a rough day, boys. I know we're catching bass. I know. I should not be complaining when we're catching bass. But man, has it not been one of the hardest days of fishing I've ever done out here. It's about like that roller coaster day. It's pretty much the same day where it's just a slow bite. We're grinding our tits off. But every once in a while, a bass will come up and reward us for grinding this hard. Oh, we just need it more often. We need it like every 20 minutes or so. That'd be really nice, but you know, we can't complain. It's been a rough day. We gotta take them when we get them.
I would have loved to have fished until dark this day. I was obviously on a pattern, and I'm sure the low light levels would have helped that even more. In the back of my mind, I knew there was a giant to be caught this evening, but eventually the decision was taken from me, because as I looked behind me, there was a giant wall cloud rapidly approaching. So it was time to start paddling back to the car.
Well guys, as you can see behind me, we have a massive thunderhead rolling in, so unfortunately we're gonna have to call it quits early for this Cedar Creek fishing mission. One of the most brutal days I've ever fished on the water has to be today. But I can't say that it wasn't productive. The only thing I can say is that it wasn't raging. And hopefully it was a bit entertaining. So if you guys did enjoy, then be sure to hit the like button below. Comment, rate, subscribe, do what you guys do. We'll see you guys in the next one. I gotta get out of here before I get rained on.
If you guys made it this far, then I want to thank you for watching this video. I really do put a lot of effort into these videos, and I hope you guys can tell. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy, then be sure to hit the like button below and subscribe, do all the YouTube things. We're a small local channel trying to help local fishermen, and if you enjoyed this video and you want to see a video of the last time I was here with a back-to-back catfish surprise, then be sure to check out this video right here.